Good morning, kind people of the internet. In today's video, I'll be doing a reed blindfold test with these two brands of reeds. I'll do that in a little bit. First, I wanted to let you know that on my website, which is just my name, seanandbowden.com, I have now figured out a way to post all of my PDFs for the transcription videos that I have on this YouTube channel. So I think there are about 12 on there right now. And my plan is to roll out maybe two to four more per month and just keep adding them to this list. I have quite a few that I want to do. So now what you can do is, if there's one that you want, you can just go on there, purchase it for, I think, what is a pretty good bargain. And then you just get the zip file that has B flat, E flat, C, and then bass clef PDFs, and then also the audio track of the solo. So I've had a lot of people ask me to email it to them, and I was doing that for a while, but I think this system will just be much easier. Anybody who wants it can just go there and get it directly. But yeah, I mean, I started out just doing the solos that I really liked myself, and it turns out that those are actually, I think, probably the most popular videos on my YouTube page is the transcription. So for those of you interested, you can find them on my website. So yesterday, I had the pleasure of doing the first day of recording for the new Tucker Brothers album, and I talked a little bit about that in my past, my last vlog, which I think I put out 2 weeks ago now. But yeah, we were in the studio from about, well, we got there at 10, set up, and then we were, excuse me, we were working until about 6 p.m. And we got 4 really good tracks done. One with just the normal quartet. Then we also had 3 guest artists come in. And I think it's going to be a really cool album. And I will keep you posted when we finish that and then finally release that. Just to make sure, for those of you that want to hear it, can hear it.
There's only one door.
No, Parker, no.
Oh, he's going.
All right, so with the reed thing, I've been playing the Vandoren traditional 3s for a while, and I think the main reason is that, as far as I could tell, those were the darkest reeds that I found. Although I was just looking on some website the other day, and it looks like Vandoren has released a reed that they say is supposed to be darker than this traditional one. I think it's the V21. It's like the lighter blue box, but I have not actually tried those, and I want to try them, so I'm sure I'll be doing that as well. But today I'll be comparing the Vandoren to just the Rico Jazz Select, or not Rico, Diodario. They were Rico for so long, it's just embedded in my brain. The Diodario Select Jazz. So to match up with the 3 traditional, I'm using the 3 hard Select Jazz. I also got a few 3 medium, just in case the 3 hard are a little bit too hard. So what I've been doing over the past week is sort of breaking in the reeds gradually, trying them out, and then today I did just a little bit of a test with a few, I think maybe 2 of each type, where I just played a few scales and a few little snippets of some melodies. And I just want to play them here. And I'm doing this, mostly for myself, just so I can listen back. It always, I think, is a good idea every once in a while to try stuff just to give you a little bit of perspective on your sound, just to know, what it could sound like with something else, but also to sort of just compare it, because it sort of will put your ears in the ballpark of, how much you're projecting, maybe how round versus cutting your sound is, maybe how dark versus bright. And, these are all relative terms, but, and it can be hard to sort of know maybe how bright or dark your sound actually is unless you're comparing it to something or to yourself with slightly different equipment. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. So yeah, let's give it a listen. So I'm going to put the actual brands, brand 1 and brand 2, down in the description. So don't look at the description unless you want to know what they are. But then I'll also put links if you want to try these reeds yourself, links to Amazon. So thanks for watching. All right, so what did you think? Let me know which one your favorite is. I'm curious to have some responses on this one. It's interesting listening back to what the microphone is picking up. I think in a live setting, it's always a little bit different because I don't think the mic necessarily picks up which one I feel like is projecting more versus which one keeps the sound maybe like more centered. So that's a different sort of thing. It could be interesting to take them each on a live gig and see how it sounds, mixing up like the sound of the band and maybe the crowd and any other background noise and that sort of thing. But it's interesting to just hear the really close-up sound when the mic is, only maybe like a couple feet from the bell. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.